Hello and welcome. Harvest time is such a special time of the year. Really, it's a prelude to autumn. Once the grain has been harvested, many creatures of the field find themselves without a home. One such creature is the brown rat. It's at this time of the year, as things quieten down in the garden, that we can expect the arrival of the brown rat. If you have a bird feeder, you'll most certainly play host to a rat or two, or even a family of rats. It is not by accident that the brown rat is second only to man as the most successful creature on the planet. Rats are true omnivores, devouring almost anything that is edible, and quick to pick up on man's handouts. If it's edible, then nothing is out of reach. This one being precariously perched on top of a sunflower. Rats are sociable animals living in small family groups, forming small townships. A typical family of rats would consist of one dominant buck or male rat and 3 or 4 does or females. It is often said that for every rat that you can see, there are 10 that you can't. Rats have a social hierarchy. If there is a valuable food source on offer, then those higher in the pecking order feed first, subordinates having to wait their turn. Rats are prolific breeders, producing 4 to 7 young in a litter. With a gestation period of only 22 days, and the ability to conceive whilst rearing a litter of young, it is possible for rats to have young in every month of the year. Young rats become sexually mature at around 3 months of age, so it is easy to see why their numbers escalate and soon become a problem. However, rats can be a victim of their own success, sometimes outstripping their food source and consequently having to move on. Whilst I am not wanting to be overrun with rats, I like to give them a fair crack of the whip, for I know that to some extent their numbers will be controlled by the visiting cats and foxes, and of course the kestrels and owls. I was taught by my father that every creature has a purpose and place in life and a right to breed, even the rat. When watching rats swim, it's easy to understand how people can get confused with the brown rat and the water vole. At a distance they both look very similar, but on closer inspection these of the water vole are smaller and their eyes are more on top of their head. Watching rats corrects so many misconceptions I had about them. They are fastidiously clean. Being social, gregarious creatures, young rats are quick to learn off their parents and others in the group. Man has not made his mind up about the brown rat, though some countries seem to acknowledge their qualities. In the Netherlands, rats are used in place of dogs for sniffing out drugs, simply because their noses are more sensitive to smell and they are so easy to train. On a nearby nature reserve, after a successful breeding season, the local ducks and swans clamber to get fed in the autumnal weather. Of course, the resident rat population are quick to get in on the act. Everyone gets along fine. That is, all except man and the brown rat.